Taylor Watch. Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Tuesday.
Hello, happy Tuesday.
Hello. Thank you for waiting. Hopefully by the time you're listening to this, you'll be almost done with your day, if not done and snuggled up on the couch in this cold ass weather.
Seriously.
It's too cold.
Frigid.
It's too cold
Walking
today.
to work, I was like, oh, this is the Arctic tundra.
It's horrible. It's horrifying. I even put a scarf on. I put a scarf with my puffy and gloves.
Me too. Same.
I never
and
wear
I
gloves.
dropped one of my gloves.
No.
I know.
Come on.
I couldn't find it. And
How'd
I
that
kept
happen?
doing that in fucking Kansas City too.
You got a glove problem.
I do. I dropped it on the
aware.
bus.
I'm hyper aware of my gloves when I have them on. Like I won't take them off, and if I do take like one off at a time, I'm holding it like a free. Like
I take mine off like every 5 seconds because they're not. Yeah, exactly.
I've got leather gloves on right now, and leather gloves always work for your phone.
Oh,
it's a little bit harder, but I think because it's like maybe because it's mimics skin.
Right, leather.
Mine might be real leather gloves. I'm not sure.
Oh. Don't call PETA.
Don't come for me. Don't call PETA. Damn. But yes, frigid, cold day in New York. We had, hope everybody had a lovely MLK weekend. Hopefully everyone was able to, go somewhere, do something. A
lot of sports on the TV.
A lot of sports. Some could say too much.
Yeah.
Some could say too many sports.
I saw a really funny tweet today that was like, what's with all this football? Like, when are we getting back to the girls stuff?
No, but really. Yeah. And I was saying that the other day. I was like, it just seems like an exceptional amount of sports. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
it's because they've extended
the college football. Yeah.
I'm over it. I have no care or interest in college football. I never have. My school didn't have a football team, so we didn't care. We've talked about this at length. But so when college football stuff starts coming around, it's just like I tune it out so bad. And I could not care less about something than I do that.
The only reason I had interest is because Indiana was so bad forever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
Like they had losing season forever and never won a championship. And this year they were like all of a sudden so good. And I love the quarterback. He's really cute.
Yeah, he's really
funny.
Cute.
Yeah.
He seems really nice.
He seems like the biggest
Vibs
nerd.
is happy. Vibs is an Indiana guy. He's his whole family celebrating Jordan Berry, Indiana
my high school
people.
ex-boyfriend.
Right. We don't need to give him a shout out. We have or maybe we could say hi.
Hey.
Miss you, babe. But no, all the Indiana people in the building are very happy. Kadick out in Chicago is happy.
Right.
Ella, shout out to Ella.
Yeah.
Congrats to
White
her.
boy Rick.
All the alumni. Oh yeah, white boy Rick, my guy, white boy Rick. God, just a lot of like big loud people
for sure
celebrating a win and a much deserved win. It sounds like so. Congrats to all them. And so now can we move on? I guess from fucking, you know what I mean? Like we're done, right?
We still have, that college football is now done. But we still have one more round of playoffs and then Super Bowl.
And then the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I roll my eyes and I say, because, Josh Allen did lose this weekend.
Like, can he just
and I'm sad
get
about
himself
that.
Together?
I don't know what the hell is up. And I feel bad for him.
He played terrible, too.
He played badly. I feel terrible for him. We were rooting for him.
Yeah.
We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Like, we really were, Josh Allen.
Seriously.
And he can't make it. He can't get past. And I feel terrible saying that because I think it feels worse.
It's either he's cursed or the Bills are cursed. I don't know which one.
It's got to be the Bills.
I think
because they've been bad even before that.
Yeah.
Should we start doing Magic? Well, you don't have to because you're Eagles Alliance and I am Jets Alliance. But as a New York, I think about my Jets, but there are neighbors to the north. Should I do a little spell and help them out next year?
Yeah, I think you should.
Because I think the Bills deserve it.
I agree.
They are doing so well, and those guys are going to get too old to keep going.
I was fully ready to root for them.
Yeah, me too.
To go to to win the Super Bowl after the Eagles got out. I mean, during the Eagles-Bills game, my mom was literally like, "Josh, no!" She's like, "Oh no, Josh, what are you doing?"
It's just sad. Like you feel terrible for Josh Allen.
Now is not the time.
And he's got the baby on the way.
Yeah.
It just would have been such a sweet victory if that all worked out for him.
It really
so
would
I
have
feel
been.
really badly. But maybe now next year they'll have a bouncing baby, precious angel, sitting there with big headphones on while he wins the Super Bowl. That's what we can hope for him next year.
Right.
With his kissing his little baby on the cheek when he hoists the
I just
whatever.
feel so bad for him.
Me too.
But yeah,
he's still hot though.
He's still hot, and I don't really care
sexy.
too much about the rest of the team. So like, obviously, I'm gonna be watching.
Yeah, of course.
Gonna be betting.
No, I couldn't tell you another person on that team. It's just Josh Allen that I know personally.
Oh no, I just mean like, but yes, agreed. I don't really know anyone on the Bills to be honest, but I'm saying the teams like.
Oh yeah, who am I gonna root for?
Broncos,
I guess it's gonna be
Patriots.
If the Patriots go far, I'll root for them because for my mom.
And somebody else. I can't remember the fourth.
The Bears lost. That was a big Chicago upset.
Who did they lose to?
The Broncos, I thought.
No, they played. Oh yeah, the Bears lost. That
Browns?
was so sad. Bears. No, the Rams.
The
That's the
Rams.
fourth team I'm forgetting. Rams, Patriots, Broncos, Seahawks.
Got it. And I think Madison Beer's boyfriend's also out.
Yeah, Justin Herbert.
Chargers. Yeah. We're just trying to keep tabs on.
Everyone's boyfriends.
Are any wags still in? No.
And Michael May.
And Michael. I fucking love Ann Michael. We talk, whenever I go on out and about, we talk at length about Ann Michael every episode. Pat's a huge Patriots fan and brings up Ann Michael literally every time.
That's hilarious.
And I will always talk about her. I love her. Okay, good. So we can back Ann Michael for this.
I don't think I can. I'm sorry to Ann
No,
Michael.
she's
I love
sweet.
her. She's sweet, but I hate the Patriots.
And that's fair. Oh, but
Yeah.
Drake May's a cutie.
He's cute, and he really reminds me of my high school friend. Like, they look exactly like. So maybe I will root for them a little. I'll root for them quietly. I won't publicly. But out of everybody, yeah, I guess. I think I kind of want the Seahawks just because I like their colors.
One year I watched them win when they were going beast mode.
Marshawn
Lynch, Russell Wilson, and there was one other guy.
They were going beast mode.
There were three of them that were like the shit on that team, and I was rooting hard for them. Pete Carroll was the coach. Yeah. I was rooting so hard for them that year, and they won, and it was so fun watching them win.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah,
so maybe I'll root for them because one ipso facto, go from one bird to the other.
True, but keep it in the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep it in the family.
In the genus.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, that was talking football.
Yeah.
And then,
that was the football.
Literally right here can be DraftKings.
Yeah.
But we have been, football aside, the weekend was full of, if I was scrolling on my timeline, it was football, college or otherwise, or it was everybody and their mother trying to reminisce hard about the year 2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2016, exactly 10 years ago.
Yeah.
People are they're feeling nostalgic for it. I think because Drake wrote that one song where he said summer 16. Now everybody's like stuck with it. They think it was the best year ever, the best summer ever.
It really depends on where you were in your life.
It depends on where you were.
Yeah.
It really does. I would say that at the time.
Grab my water.
Yeah. At the time, I was having the time of my motherfucking life. Like, if you asked me in 2016, is this the best year of your life? I'd say, yeah, are you okay? I would say.
It was my big butt.
Yeah. Damn, sorry. Get that fatty out of here. If you had asked me in 2016, is this the best year of your life? I would say abso-fucking-lutely. I can't imagine anything better than this.
Yeah.
Now, 10 years later, looking back, it was a lot of fun, but I was also, I switched boyfriends halfway through the year.
Ooh.
And now reminiscing on it is just like, every picture of me is with one or the other ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
So I really can't.
I mean, all the pictures.
I can't post photo
I got
dumps.
so many DMs. Yeah, I got so many DMs of people being like, because I posted 2016 dump, and people were like, why are you wearing so much Indiana merch? I'm like, because my high school ex-boyfriend went there.
Obviously.
So I thought it was so cool to like wear his college gear like while I was a senior.
And it was.
But yeah, no, I agree. It's definitely like nostalgia where in my brain, I think it's like it was the best year of my life. But if I'm literally thinking about it, I was tragically, obsessed with my high school ex-boyfriend who like didn't care if I lived or died.
Absolutely.
And it was just like, turmoil that entire year of my senior year, like, him ruining my prom and all of that kind of stuff. So like when I think about it, I'm like, I was partying all the time. It was so fun. I was like 17 and graduating high school, so it was awesome. But I was also like so emotionally drained.
100%.
Because, when you're young like that, like everything is the detrimental end of your life.
It becomes, your life is the soap opera like of a century.
You really are the main character.
How old were you in 2016?
I was 17.
17, you just said that. I was, what's 10 years ago? What am I, 35? 25. I was, Damn. So I had no brain cells. I was the dumbest I've ever been.
So you're a year younger than me.
Yeah. So imagine me then.
Right.
Imagine me then. For the first 6 to 8 months of the year, I've got like a long-term boyfriend. We've got a shore house. So I was like in Manasquan wearing Make America Great Again hats before it wasn't funny anymore. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like I was having the time of my life. So much fun. Nobody cared about like I had just started working at Condé Nast. Like I thought I was the hottest bitch on earth. And then I like found out that my boyfriend was like heavily cheating on me all the time. And I don't actually even know if we don't speak anymore. I don't know if he knows that I know
You knew?
that I knew he was cheating on me, and his best friends told me, by the way.
You didn't
so
bring
I'd
it
love
up when
to
you
start
broke
that
up
drama.
with him?
No, because then I started talking to my next boyfriend, and I didn't want it. an amicable breakup so I could then immediately date my new boyfriend, which I did.
Right.
And it was great. But again, none of these like photos can see the light of day ever again.
Yeah.
Including the ones of me on the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I feel like if it was like 25, or actually 25 was a pretty good year for me. Maybe if it was like 2023, everybody's reminiscing on 2023 or 2022, I'd be like, I can't post one thing.
Yeah. There are certain times in life where, maybe you enjoyed yourself, but ultimately it's not for public consumption.
Right.
It doesn't, it's what's the phrase when like something doesn't work anymore because it's too old? Like, it didn't age well.
Did not age well.
2016 did not age well for me.
Except for my D's Nuts 2016 shirt that I wore. That did age well.
And that still hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits every time.
Yeah, because all of these people getting caught in their old Trump gear, except for me. I'm in D's Nuts.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I was wearing. There's a picture, and again, don't even go looking for it. I don't know where it is. I think I've erased all evidence of it, but it's me like blacked out at some massive block party in Manasquan, holding like a jug of jungle juice.
Yeah.
Who knows what I was doing? And it was at the time they were white. Like white hats with blue writing, and I'm pretty sure Barstool Sports sold them. Like I think the only reason I had it because it was a Barstool hat.
Yeah.
It was summer of 2016, so it was like way before the first election, before whatever. And everyone thought it was such a funny joke that everyone bought it.
Yeah.
And it was like, ah ha ha. And it wasn't my hat. I like stole it off some boy's head and like took photos and
Of course.
But I do wake up in cold sweats sometimes thinking about that for the day that I inevitably get accused of as like a MAGA.
When someone brings it up on Reddit and they're like, I found a picture from 2016.
Look at this. Yeah. Wow, Keegs has always been based. Isn't that the thing?
That's hilarious.
Based Keegs? People love to say that shit.
I can confirm myself safe on that. Thank God.
Yeah.
I was like wearing Bernie Sanders merch.
That's of course you were. I think one of those boyfriends at that time liked Bernie Sanders more.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he loved Trump because he thought it was a joke, and then when he got elected, he like freaked the fuck out.
I think that's kind of what everybody.
Yeah. I don't even think I voted.
Honestly, good.
I don't think I did. No, please. I don't like to be a part of the problem.
I didn't vote. I couldn't.
But you weren't.
I
were you
wasn't
old enough? Yeah. No, I didn't.
And I would have voted for Bernie.
I voted for Obama. I did vote for.
Okay.
Oh no, that's a lie. I'm lying.
Oh my God.
I couldn't. It was 1 month away, but I wanted to so bad. Like I was so upset.
That would have been cool to vote
because it was November election and I turned December 1st, so I was so upset. But I was like, I remember getting in a fight. Not a fight, but like I was watching the debate on TV, and I may have told the story already. I'm sorry. I was watching a debate on TV with McCain and Obama, which was criminal for them to make poor McCain, who the oldest man on earth, go up against hot charisma
young
Obama.
Democrat.
He was so fucking cool, and I was 17, and I remember being at my grandparents' house and watching the debate. My grandpa, his views are all over the place now, but at the time,
grandparents are
staunch Republican. Like did not like Obama. Thought he was a smooth talker. Thought he was a liar or whatever. I'm watching it and I'm texting my mom. My mom and I are so excited. We love Obama. He's so handsome and cool.
Yeah.
And my dad is like not texting in the chat. And my grandpa is like in a huff. Like while I'm like, me and my Nana too are like loving everything he's doing and saying. My grandpa's like, well, how do you even know he knows what he's talking about? Like it was just such a funny thing.
That is funny.
People get pissed. Politics are real.
I remember being in 8th grade and telling a girl, because she said that her dad was voting for Mitt Romney, and I said, well, when you need an abortion, how are you gonna get it? I got in so much trouble.
So you've always been you.
I was living out since day one.
That is fucking hilarious. Yep. I didn't have liberal parents, so I didn't have the opportunity to live out until I moved to New York City, to be honest.
My mom was Republican until Bush, maybe? Obama? I think she voted for... Who was before Obama?
Bush.
Bush?
Yeah.
So I think she voted for Bush, but then voted for
twice.
Obama.
Bush did 2 terms, so...
I know she didn't vote for... What's-his-face?
Mitt Romney? McCain?
No, the guy who ran against Bush, who like
Al Gore.
Al Gore, yeah, Al Gore.
Well, Al Gore was full of shit.
I think she started to turn more when Obama became president, and then after Trump, she was like full Democrat.
Forget it. Well, poor Al Gore. Not really poor Al Gore. He's still like a war criminal in certain ways, but he was first to the first to the table with global warming.
Yeah,
I will say that.
That's literally
his thing.
only
That's his thing. But everything else is like not good. Like don't
Yeah.
go, I mean, you know, if you're interested in Al Gore, go look. But
Right,
he did have his finger on the pulse with that one.
That's literally all I remember him for is like him being so adamant about global warming.
But imagine in like the year 2000, if
trying to tell people
hey, don't put so much smoke in the air. I'd be
Yeah.
like, well, all right, I'm gonna go fire up my 1976 Corvette with the black gas coming out the back. Actually, that was like what was happening at my house. We still have like, oh my God, no, there's so much work to be done.
Yeah,
so much work to be done. But so for not for everyone was 2016 the year of euphoria, as people are seemingly presenting it to be. And I am very curious as to how Taylor Swift would have categorized her 2016 with the following list of things that happened in her life that year. First and foremost, right at the top of the year, she wins her second album of the year for 1989, which is very exciting, of course. First woman to do this back to back. Actually, not even back to back. It's just win twice, I think, is like flat out. Only woman at the time to have won twice.
And is that when she won and she was like, I wish I had somebody to like celebrate this with? Or like, it's like lonely. Like she said, let me see.
You know what? It might have been because it was before. Yes, I think you're right, because it was before the Reputation tour.
Right.
So it was before she was with. I think you might be right.
I could be right. No, because I know she said something along those lines.
Shouldn't I have someone to call for this? Shouldn't I have someone to celebrate with?
But didn't she say that in the Reputation?
She says it in the what's the thing? Miss Americana.
Oh.
She says it in Miss Americana.
It's when this is when she kind of like shaded Kanye. She's, I want to say to all the young women out there, there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments or your fame.
Yeah.
But if you just focus on the work and you don't let those people sidetrack you, someday when you get where you're going, you will know it was you and the people who love you who put you there. And that will be the greatest feeling in the world.
You're right, though, and I love that, but you're right that there is a moment in Miss Americana where she's like, and I was winning things and I was doing well in my career, and I was like, isn't there someone to call? And then she it cuts to her like hugging Joe after the show or something. So I think it must have been a milestone in her career that she was looking for people to call. But so she wins this second album of the year Grammy, amongst others, that year. She it also a couple like months later, it's when Kanye West put out Famous.
Yeah.
So all of that drama with Kanye and calling her on the phone and all the shit that started everything pre-Reputation started in the middle of 2016. Yeah. She was dating Calvin Harris at the time. They broke up.
Yep.
In the same year. And Calvin Harris is on Twitter right now, literally present day, the year of our Lord 2026, saying 2014 was better than 2016.
Yeah, no duh.
No shit,
I saw a
Calvin
video
Harris.
of him on Twitter. They're like, yeah, no duh. And it's a video of him like getting into the car and the person's like, are you and Taylor Swift broken up? And he slams the door and drives away so fast.
It's
like,
just
that was the last year of your relevancy. So obviously
100%
you miss it.
And unfortunately for Calvin Harris, who is a very handsome man and there's no arguing that fact. And he also puts out bangers. There's also no arguing that fact. But I understand how he would feel that 2016 is bad, because not only is he going through a breakup, but then This Is What We Came For came out.
Yeah.
Featuring Rihanna, of course, but written by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And it's like his biggest hit still, Loki. Like maybe besides like, is it still number one? Like
1,000%.
Probably. And of course she was also like sampled on it or featured on, like if you listen in the background, backing vocals, Taylor's on it doing the oohs. And so, yeah, if I'm Calvin Harris and my biggest record of the year coincides with my breakup and it is so popular only because my ex-girlfriend is involved, I'm gonna say it's a bad year.
Yeah, it's slightly under We Found Love.
Got it.
So
which that makes sense.
But it's 2 billion. Oh, actually, wow, it's actually slightly under One Kiss with Dua Lipa as well.
Ooh, One Kiss.
This is what you came for, has 2.1 billion. One Kiss has 2.6.
Oh.
And We Found Love has 2.3. So actually One Kiss is his biggest hit.
One Kiss is popping off. I mean, that song was everywhere.
Falling in love with me.
Oh, gun to my head, I did not know that was Calvin Harris. I would have said Dua Lipa alone. I did not know.
I don't think I remember that being Calvin either.
I maybe even would have guessed Martin Garrix first or something.
Oh,
I feel like that's someone she'd collab with. Anyway, so yeah, Calvin Harris had a bad year and all that shit. But then back to Taylor Swift. She also infamous Bleachella at the Met Gala this year. And we have, of course, the videos of her dancing with Tom Hiddleston, inspiring Getaway Car, perhaps.
Yeah. It's so crazy how people are kind of, I guess you could say, romanticizing Taylor in 2016, posting all these pictures of her Bleachella, the videos and stuff, being like, oh, I miss this Taylor, whatever. When I feel like she was even more scrutinized in the press than she is now, like, you know, for her looks and who she was dating and all those things. Like, people, you know, are kind of showing their true colors that they weren't there in those moments because it was like the worst. I mean, what seemed like to be the worst time of her life, media-wise.
I would say up until that point, not only was she not like, she was obviously so famous and she was a lightning rod for conversation and controversy and whatever. Like, she was always in the news, but I had never seen a response online, a negative response online towards anyone at that point as big as that became. Like, it got to another level. Like, because I remember when it first started coming out, it was like, you know, the headlines were kind of painting her to look like a whiny brat. Like, that's how they wanted you to think of her with all the Kanye famous stuff.
Like, she was a two-faced bitch.
Yes. Like, it was like, you're two-faced, and also like, oh, you're playing victim. Like, it was really heavy like that. And I remember, like, they like weren't really putting out statements, or if they were, it just like wasn't hitting right, or like something about the response from her camp like wasn't helping. Like, it just wasn't.
I think it was the I want to be excluded from this narrative.
Yes, and it was just
people,
a little.
Like, took that in like the wrong way.
People were like, "Oh, really, bitch?" Like, you want to, and that's just at that point, there wasn't changing anyone's mind. And so I think that the like serious haters were like, fuck you, bitch, you're the worst, whenever, or like, we hate your work, we hate you, you know, like the creeps that still exist today. And then there was a handful of people, I would put myself in here for like a minute maybe, where it was like, girl, fuck these people, like, you're too cool to care about these people, like, who cares, like, fuck them, whatever. Then as like the weeks went by and months went by, it was so clear that like it was a witch hunt for Taylor Swift. Like, it just, the tone completely changed. It became like Kanye West versus Taylor Swift, and like, she went into hiding, she did all that shit, whatever, and it just was such a bad. It left a really bad taste in my mouth, in the mouth of others. Like, but I really cite that time in media as like one of the worst behaved moments for like the public. You know what I mean? Like, it's rare when the public behaves that badly, and they really were horrible.
It just like she couldn't like post anything without like millions of snake emojis, and it's crazy, and like
couldn't do a single thing.
And it was crazy.
It really was. It was sick. It was sick and disgusting.
Just gets to walk free.
She skated right by until Reputation came out, and then people started giving Kim that kind of treatment. But the Kardashians, like, say what you want about them, they know how to take it on the chin in terms of negative press. I don't know what. Maybe all the money helps them be able to do that. But they handle it well. I mean, not that I'm not really trying to like praise Kim really, but it definitely didn't affect Kim or seem to affect Kim as much as it affected Taylor. Like, it just wasn't the same.
No way at all.
She kind of got off scot-free in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
you know
100%.
I mean? And there's nothing you could do about that. What do you do? You know, like, what is an eye for an eye in that scenario?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Kim's
always takes itself out.
I would say that karma's come back around for her a couple of times.
Karma for Kim is being married to Kanye West. That was her karma.
100%. Like, that's what I mean. Like,
having
karma,
3 kids with that man.
Yeah,
that's
and
her karma.
still having to deal with him to this day. So and him getting so much worse. Like, all right. So it's the scales always balanced.
That was kind of like the first domino in terms of his, downfall.
Psychosis.
Yeah,
it
legit.
really was. Like, from that point forward, people didn't really take Kanye seriously anymore. Like, I think he came out with one more album. Life of Pablo maybe came out after that.
Yeah, Famous was on Life of Pablo.
Got it. Okay, sorry. So then and then even Life of Pablo, people were like, oh, this album's good, but that's when his like audience started turning. Like, not everybody liked that album.
No.
And didn't he put one more out after that? Like, I'm Bipolar, It's Awesome.
Yeah. Kids See Ghosts. I don't know. I don't remember which one came out after Life of Pablo.
I forget too. Regardless, though, people, I remember, cause like my boyfriend at the time was a Kanye West fan. People around me were Kanye West fans. People were not liking the stuff after that. 100%. And it got kind of goddish, and it was like, I think we've said before, like how Chance the Rapper, like made an album all about God and how much he loves his wife, and then it kind of tanked. And then Justin Bieber did the same thing.
Yeah,
it's
like no one wants to hear that.
No one cares. Yeah. So it's kind of a crazy whirlwind year in Taylor Swift's life in terms of highs and lows. Like imagine you start the year, you win album of the fucking year, you're on top of your game career wise, you look amazing, you're flirting with guys.
It's cunty as hell.
You're the cuntiest bob anyone's ever seen.
Legit.
Like no one, Leslie Bibb, she wishes. It's the 1989 Taylor Swift Grammys bob.
Yeah.
That is the cuntiest bob on earth.
Bob.
And yeah, she showed up with her bleached hair at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
She did.
I actually really love that look.
I did too. I thought it was really fun and funky. And she was so young. Like she was 26 at the time. So it's like, it's a young girl's hair, fun, bleach it up.
Yeah.
She had never changed her hair before besides the bangs. Like it was a fun moment. And it was a cool, let's see, the Met Gala theme that year was like machines.
Yeah, it was like Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Machines.
Met Gala 2016.
Something of that nature.
Theme. I think you're right, like the Ex Machina. Manus by Machina. Okay. Fashion in an age of technology. Yeah. That was the theme. And yeah,
she was very much on theme.
Very much on theme.
Yeah.
I would love if somebody could just quickly show me the brand of her dress. I'm forgetting. Let's see. I'm on it. It'll tell me in a sec. Of course, it just says, oh, here we go. Louis Vuitton.
Nice.
Great shoes, too. God, I love those shoes.
I love the shoes.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, and I really like the dress, too.
I like the dress. I think especially for Met Gala, like she has this bleached hair, the dark lip. Yeah. It was very pre-Reputation before Reputation existed.
For sure. She was definitely...
She was cooking it up.
Yeah, you could tell she was cooking something up in the lab.
Yeah. She was like maybe 8 weeks with Reputation at that point, not realizing what it was going to become.
Right, and she was pregnant with Getaway Car, not even realizing that as well.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, and that was
she was conceiving.
It was the night of conception.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, and it's also so crazy because I saw a tweet that was like, damn, she really went to the Met Gala with like 3 men in love with her.
Yeah.
It was like because she met Joe Alwyn that night.
Yep.
And then she met Tom Hiddleston, and then she was dating Calvin Harris.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
he's in the club doing I don't know what.
Yeah. And it's kind of crazy that she was kind of like in this peak or like this beginning of like turmoil for her career, but all these men were just like suiting her no matter what. But I mean, I will say, I did feel like Tom Hiddleston was kind of in it for the...
He was a fling.
Yeah.
And we all know it. They had a fun couple of months. He went to the 4th of July, and then we never saw him again.
Yeah.
Like it was...
They went to Rome. Well, she like met his mom. They were like photographed like at the Rhode Island house, like meeting his mom.
Totally. But
Rome.
I bet that was more of like a... I mean, I don't know.
I think they only dated for like, what, 4 months?
I don't even think it was that long.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like Met Gala would have been May and 4th of July. So at least 2.
At least 2.
Yeah, maybe more. But, and right, they spent some time in England, I think, as well. But regardless of all that, I think that if you're...
September, yeah.
Got it, okay. I think if you're a famous celebrity, because Tom Hiddleston was famous. Like, he was in Marvel movies at that point. Like, right? Yeah. Or maybe... Low-key?
Maybe just beginning. No, for sure.
He was either about to be in Marvel movies or he had just been in one.
Yeah.
Like he was really on his meteoric rise as well. And I love Tom Hiddleston, and I always will. But he gave us the infamous I Heart TS in the ocean crop top. Funny, that's the funniest.
Yeah.
I love that. And I love him for that.
I love him for that. Mm-hmm. He'll always be my favorite ex-boyfriend of hers. Me too. Because this just seemed like, he kind of knew what he was there for. He was like a quick rebound.
Totally.
And and it seemed like he kind of embraced the publicness of their relationship. And I kind of remember like reading reports that he wanted to be like public and like she did it. And that's kind of what like made them break up.
I feel like I remember those. Yeah, I feel like I remember reports similar to that at the time. But I honestly can't quite remember. To me, it always... Because even in media, it really wasn't like hyped up. Like it was, but it wasn't. Like they were out and about paparazzi, but it wasn't like the only thing anyone was talking about. Like, so he kind of flies under the radar for some reason. But he is someone that he just seems like a good guy, like a generally nice guy, and maybe it just didn't work out, you know?
For sure.
And then also, again, remember, you've got the Calvin Harris breakup, you've got the Kanye drama, all while you're trying to start like a new relationship. Like, no way. Like that would throw water on the hottest fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've certainly been in spaces where I'm dating someone, I'm talking to someone, whatever, and something bad happens work-wise, and I'm like, I gotta break up with everybody around me. Like, it's literally happening to me. Like, it's too much to process.
And Calvin Harris was also like stirring the pot too, being like Katy Perry was right,
Fuck him
like
for that.
whatever. So like, I feel like people were just painting her as this like victim, or pretending to be the victim, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like coming from all sides, you know. It wasn't just coming from Kanye West hate fans and all those things. Calvin Harris
jumped
was
on.
stirring the pot too.
Everyone aired their own personal grievances at that time against her, all of which came back to end up being their fault entirely.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, Katy Perry, you're kind of an asshole, and sorry, Taylor Swift knew that. Like, what do you want? Like, I don't know. It's just very, very frustrating, honestly, to like read it back or look back at all that kind of stuff, because it was shitty. But Tom Hiddleston is marked safe.
Yeah, for sure, Mark.
And he always will be.
Yeah, I mean, without him, we would have never gotten Getaway Car. So thank you, King.
And that's perfect. We also have the last thing on our. Well, it's not really the last thing, but there's Glambot drama. Speaking of award shows, etc., there's Glambot drama right now, and I don't know if I'm sure everyone listening knows the Glambot at all of the award shows, Oscars, Grammys, Golden Globes, wherever it is. There's the Glambot. There's the guy with the big curly hair.
Yep.
And all the celebs and whoever is around now. It seems like they let pretty much anybody do a Glambot now.
Yeah.
But there's drama because people were emailing that guy, the guy Cole, begins with a W. Was last name
Walliser.
Cole Walliser. People were emailing him being like, hey, can we hire you? Like, can we hire the Glambot for like a wedding or a party or whatever? And his responses were basically like, can you afford it?
Yeah.
Like it was, they were crazy responses.
They were crazy responses.
So unprofessional.
The one that was so crazy was like, he's like, you know, it's a really high price, blah, blah, blah. And the person was like, yeah, that's fine. And he was like, how could you agree not knowing the price? It could be $10,000 to $1 million or something. Like,
he just seems like a freak.
Yeah.
And are any of us surprised at that? The Glambot guy's a freak? Of course he is.
And
like,
he's apparently notorious for being asked about the Glambot and him being like, can you afford it?
Yeah. Which is embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I need to remind, what's his name again? Cole
Walliser.
Cole Walliser, you're a absolute nobody. Like you run the camera that celebs spin around in. Like literally anyone could do your job, babe. I'm serious.
And
like,
now everybody,
I could do your job. Anyone could do your job.
Yeah.
If they know cameras, they know your job. Like,
and does he even do anything? He just tells them what to do and then walks to the side. Like I don't even know if he's operating the camera.
Maybe he helps with like the editing or stuff after.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
But now it's unfortunate because there are times where there are behind the scenes people who get a little bit of shine and then they either take that in stride and continue to do their job well, or they get a big head and they start acting with their ego. And that's what this guy's doing right now. You run the Glambots. Like you're not, what? Yeah. Why are you sending bitchy, you can't afford this emails to people?
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
don't know these people emailing you.
Yeah, you don't know how much money they have.
Absolutely insane. It's very it's very Pretty Women. It's like, can you afford this store?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, bitch, I can. Watch your mouth.
Saint Laurent Beauty.
Yeah, literally. Gia has lived this in real time.
Yeah.
Saint Laurent Beauty. It's not. Please tell that story again.
Saint Laurent Couture, not Saint Laurent Beauty. When I went to the Paris Saint Laurent store and I was buying a pair of sunglasses and they asked me if my name was in the system and I said yes because I've bought a very expensive bag from them before. Mm-hmm. And she looks at me and she goes, Saint Laurent Couture, not Saint Laurent Beauty.
Cunt. Like just an absolute bitch.
I should have just walked out.
You should have. You should have been like,
yeah.
What did they say? What does she say in Pretty Women? She says like,
I've never seen Pretty Women.
Gia, you have to.
I know.
Oh my God, that's a classic movie. You would love it. And it holds up, I think. She says like, fuck. It's such a famous line.
You could try Sears.
No, but I love that. You could try Sears.
Yeah.
Cole, what's his face, is literally you could try Sears.
Yeah.
Like that he's doing that to people. And it's like, fuck, I gotta look it up now. I wanted to get it.
But it's really funny because everybody was kind of on the Glambot guy's side recently because J-Lo was videoed doing the Glambot and like she kind of like didn't really give him the time of day, like didn't say anything, just walked into the Glambot and walked off.
Yeah, I saw that.
And now everybody's like, J-Lo was right.
J-Lo was right. Is this gonna be one of those things with J-Lo? Like at the end of the world, we're gonna like connect all the dots, and like anytime that J-Lo appeared to be bitchy or rude or whatever, she was right.
Probably.
The thing with J-Lo,
I don't know how I feel about J-Lo, but I feel like I can't tell if she's like actually like this like wretched woman that everybody says she is.
Yeah.
Because to me, like, she seems like she's kind of funny and like
she's definitely funny.
Is definitely thinks very highly of herself and like doesn't.
She's a diva.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a diva and she's funny, and I think she doesn't have time for stupidity, and I think she's surrounded by a lot of stupidity. She just keeps it moving, you know what I mean? And people get so offended by that. The only thing I will say is I've heard a lot of like service industry people firsthand. Like I've had friends who have like been servers to her and be like, J-Lo's a bitch. And I'm like,
okay, I hate that.
That sucks. Yeah. But it's like I wasn't there. I don't know.
Right.
Were you being sensitive that day? Was everybody else being a bitch too? Like,
did you bring her out the wrong pate?
What were you wearing? You know what I mean? Like it's just there's different like levels to it, but who knows? Whatever.
I guess
we don't know these
just
people.
get a first-hand experience with J-Lo.
Why don't we just call J-Lo?
No, yeah.
Hey girl,
like, hey girl, are you nicer or you mean?
Yeah, you've been a real bitch lately. Is this for real? We saw how you stuffed
Cole
that guy in the locker. Yeah. And we were really on your side. We'd love to catch your side of the story.
We need to know if Cole Walliser shaded you, and that's why you shaded him at the Glam Bot.
Because we have your side. We have your back.
Yeah.
But the Pretty Women quote, insane that I didn't remember this, and maybe take me to the hospital. I might be having a stroke. It's big mistake. Big, huge, where she says like she's on the way out. She goes to a store to go shopping, and do you know the story of Pretty Women?
Yeah.
Okay, how she's a hooker and Richard Gere picks her up, and then whatever. So he sends her to the store with his credit card, and she's wearing her like hooker outfit, and she comes in and they like won't give her the time of day, won't give her anything. She ends up like going to another store and it's all fine. Then she comes back with like her whole new outfit on, like this like big hat and like just money, a blowout, like all kinds of shit. She comes in and she looks around and she like acts like she's gonna buy stuff, and then she was like, oh, forget it, big mistake, huge, and like walks out and like tries to like
show
fuck you, show the girl at the store, whatever. Sorry for that for that horrible what's the word? Retelling of Pretty Women. Everybody knows. So, I don't know what is going to happen with the Glam Bot generally. We have heard from the creator and source himself, Joseph Kahn.
Yes.
Taylor Swift is everywhere.
Yeah, literally. Infamously directed the Blank Space music video. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he said that he posted on Instagram a video of Taylor and Selena doing the Glam Bot, because Taylor was actually the first person to do the Glam Bot.
Which is so crazy.
With
Selena, right?
Yeah, with Selena at the Grammys.
The same year that Taylor won Album of the Year for 1989.
Yep.
2016.
And he said, I keep hearing my name in Glam Bot. Yes, I created it back in 2016 for E. The lighting, camera work, lens choices, and methodology, all my design. I ended up having to both operate and win a Grammy at the same time at the Grammys, LOL. It was too much. It's fun, but I'm busy. I threw glitter in the air in my first iteration. I don't think a lot of stars like that, but I thought it was cool. I never really intended it for be a series of poses, though. Even if it's a couple seconds long, tell a story. Let's get to know them. So he's like, stop being so goddamn stiff on the Glam Bot.
Yeah, Joseph Kahn is saying, this is not what I invented the Glam Bot to be. I didn't invent the Glam Bot so that Cole What's-His-Face could then have an ego crisis over it 10 years later. Okay? Yeah. And so it's like your time is done. Like he's going to be kicked off the carpet.
Oh, did he also direct Bad Blood?
I think so, yeah. He did Blank Space, for sure.
Yeah.
I thought he might have done, he's done a handful.
Right, more than one.
Joseph Kahn music videos. See, look, I'm typing.
Oh, yeah, he did Endgame, Ready for It. Or, sorry, Endgame, Look What You Made Me Do. Mm-hmm. Okay, why does it not just say?
Yeah, I'm like, just list.
Literally.
Just list it. God, this is so annoying. Oh, yeah, no, he did Bad Blood for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blank Space, Bad Blood, Look What You Made Me Do, Ready for It, Out of the Woods.
Wow.
Endgame, Delicate.
So all of Rep, basically. Yeah. And a lot of 1989.
So he knows what he's talking about when it comes to cameras. And
he's also
things of that
done
nature.
Jonas Brothers, What a Man Gotta Do, Lil Huddy, 21st Century Vampire, DJ Khaled featuring SZA, Just Us. He's like the guy when it comes to Imagine Dragons, Natural, J-Lo, and featuring DJ Khaled and Cardi B. De Niro? I don't remember that.
Yeah, but it's funny, like, that all this Glambot drama is happening, and Joseph Kahn's like, well, I actually invented the Glambot, and...
My father, the inventor of toaster strudel,
literally.
is not going to like to hear about this. That's the vibes. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the Glambot, of course. I think it's fun to see the celebs like try to do a pose and stuff. But I'm with Joseph. Like, loosen up. Have fun with it.
Yeah, loosen up.
Doesn't need to be so serious. But, it's that kind of technology where if you move a certain way, like you can look really ugly. Like you can look mid-face. Like even the one that Taylor did this year at the Grammys where she's like laughing really big.
Yeah, I saw such a funny video that was like she immediately regretted doing that when she walked off, which was so funny.
So funny and so real. Like it's like you think you're being cute and whatever, and then you
like,
realize,
why did I just do
why
that?
is my mouth open so much?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? So I think that Cole, what's his face, needs to chill out. And just stop, like, direct these emails elsewhere. Like, why are these emails going directly to him, by the way? Like, you know what I mean? Like, the Glambot is that, like, licensed out by...
Yeah, like, does he own the Glambot?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I doubt it. It sounds like Joseph Kahn has a stake in it or something. But he should
maybe
call up.
E owns it. If he, like, made it for E, maybe.
For sure. And then E, like, licenses it out to all the other... Because, right, it's always a red carpet. And it's always the E red carpet that does it.
Yeah.
So, okay, again...
Like
Cole,
do you work for E?
When you're behind the scenes and you put yourself on camera a little too much, people don't like that. You know what I mean? Like that becomes like a weird thing. Like if you're trying to, it's like, all right, now you want to be the star. It's like you're supposed to be making the stars look nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like everybody's job has a purpose. Everyone's there for a reason.
Yeah,
it's just like what makes you feel like you have these like this step up above everybody else
what
to where
gives you the
think
right
that people can't afford the Glambot?
How dare you?
Yeah, like you don't know who these people are.
It's a really weird string of emails.
Yeah,
is really why I'm being aggressive about it, and it just sounds very like, God bless. It sounds very like, I don't know, snooty.
No, it is snooty. It's rude to like be like, yeah, I can like, let's book this, and him being like, are you sure? Like you don't even know the price. It's like, well, obviously I'm rich enough to where I don't give a fuck about the price.
Exactly. Also, have you ever worked in customer service? What are you trying to talk me out of it? Like it sounds like you don't want to work to me. It sounds like you're not trying to
get your ass up and work.
Right. It sounds like nobody wants to fucking work these days.
Yeah.
Get your ass up and work. Sounds like you want to lug your Glambot over to my personal party.
Yeah.
And I'll find somebody else who will. Like, well, I'll call Mr. E myself and I'll say, hey, your guy is not, I'm willing to pay $1 million for this. I'm on the phone a lot today. I think because I've got a blazer.
Your blazer, yeah.
The blazer's making me do fake phone calls all day.
Right.
But it's enough already. It's enough. So I hope that drama gets smoothed over. I would like a statement from Cole.
Yeah.
I think I need a statement.
Speak on it.
Speak on it.
Please.
Be like, defend yourself.
What gives
those
you the
emails.
right?
What gives you the right?
Yeah.
Or defend yourself. Speak for yourself. Be like, hey, listen, yeah, those emails were a bad look. I was being a brat. Maybe say you were drunk. Like, I'm fine with that. If you're like, listen, I was having a couple cocktails and I thought this was a troll emailing me.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Like that girl who sang the national anthem. She was so bad.
Oh my God. It was like Rob Schneider's daughter.
Shut up.
Yes, she's a singer. A really good singer.
That
she
was
too
her?
fucked up. Yeah. Let's see.
And she was like,
what's her name?
She was like, last night was like a wake up call and I'm going to rehab.
Yes. His daughter, London King.
Was that her?
Yeah. London King. Wait. London King drunk. I think it was her.
No, I don't think so. National anthem
Drunk
girl.
She was somebody's kid. I swear to God.
Ingrid Andress.
I apologize to London King. She is not it.
No,
Ingrid
Andress doesn't say that she's...
Why am I conflating this with something else? I swear. She's like somebody's... Damn, there's something. I'll have to get back to you on that. There is a connection with this girl that made me be like, I feel so bad for her. Early life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I'm just thinking of...
Doesn't say anything about like famous parents or anything.
I'm confusing two stories for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't know what are the details of the stories.
This was the girl that sang the national anthem at baseball game.
That I remember.
And then she posted a story and she was like, I'm
going
to rehab.
Right, because it was so bad that you like couldn't even hear her and it was just sounded really bad and she was like, yeah, I'm going to rehab.
Yeah.
But I don't know what other story I'm confusing it with at the same time. And
She
I
posted,
apologize.
I'm not going to bullshit, y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to MLB, all the fans in this country. I love so much. I'll let you guys know how rehab is. I hear it's fun.
Aw.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
bad.
so real, though.
So
like, that's
real.
the type of thing, like, you know, you fuck up something that big, and people are always going to be speculating what the fuck was going on. Like, she just posted, like, yeah, I was drunk,
She's like,
and I'm
sorry,
getting
guys,
help.
I was drunk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fully.
the best way to go about it, I feel like.
I feel like people are not wanting to admit to being like drunk or fucked up on other, like, you know, high a little bit or whatever. Like, if you're altering your brain in any capacity and then posting online, your brain is different than it would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're posting some crazy shit and I hear later on, sorry, I was high on an edible, I'd be like, all right.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't love that you said it still.
Yeah.
But now I don't think as badly of you. Like you were in an altered state. Like that is a little bit different. I think that kind of counts sometimes. But there's just too many things now that everybody's all on all the time that it's hard to tell what's what. How do you hold yourself accountable? So let's see. We'll have to see if Cole, what's his face, holds himself accountable.
Seriously.
I would love a statement from E as well. I want to say.
Yeah, we'd like a joint statement at this point.
I would like a lot of statements. Yeah. I would like a collab post. E, Cole, Joseph Kahn.
Yeah. The glam bot.
The glam bot.
I want a statement from the glam bot.
Yeah, what's the glam bot think about all this? Does the glam bot think, hey, actually, I've been doing a lot of work and this is why I've been getting all my shine?
The glam bot's like, I was literally invented by Joseph Kahn, not by this Cole guy.
I'm the star in the room, is what the glam bot is saying.
There's no drama without the glam bot.
Exactly. So we hope it gets sorted out before the Grammys.
Seriously.
But let's see, actually. Just do like a little, I put them all on my calendar. We've got February 1st is the Grammys.
Nice.
Yes, not this upcoming Sunday, but the following Sunday.
Woo!
So, wow, they better sort that shit out before then.
Seriously. I wonder if he'll be there.
Great question.
Yeah.
We've got February 1st is the Grammys. The 8th is the Super Bowl. March 1st is the SAG Awards.
Nice.
And March 15th is the Oscars.
Ooh.
So.
It's my favorite season.
Awards. Yes, love. But yeah, so hopefully that gets all sorted out.
Yep.
2016, what a year, what a time.
Good times, bad times.
Yeah.
I wonder if, I feel like Taylor maybe would describe it as chaotic.
For sure.
Because I feel like there were like good moments.
Do you think that's a strong enough word?
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't think
it wasn't even chaotic.
I think as like on the surface level, it was chaotic.
Hurricane.
Underneath, it was fucking
hurricane.
Yeah.
Category 5.
Easily.
Yeah.
Maybe we should add that to our list of things we would ask Taylor.
Right. What's one word you would use to describe 2016?
Yes. And make sure we preface it with like there were highs and lows.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people, whenever they think about the Kanye stuff, they think of that time in her life as only lows. But it's like she was on the highest of highs.
Yeah.
When he decided to like try to fuck her shit up.
Just be a fucking nasty piece
Gross.
of shit.
So gross.
And she didn't meet Joe that year.
Yeah, yeah. And they were dating, I guess, by the end.
That was maybe a good little tidbit of something to come out of that.
Maybe, yeah. Because Reputation came out fall of the following year, 2017.
Yeah. Well, when I looked up when they
Teased in
started
August.
dating, it said late fall 2016.
That makes sense.
Because her and Tom, it says, broke up in September of 2016.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And again, half that album is, the Reputation's a love album. People forget.
100%.
Reputation's
no
a
doubt.
love album. So that's that. All right. In other Taylor news, we've got Josh Charles, who is one of the actors from the Dead Poets Society alongside Ethan Hawke in the Fortnite music video. He came out and said that Taylor made sure that all of the Fortnite video members got a VMA, an actual VMA with their name engraved and everything about it, sent to their home. And he said he put up a picture of it, and he was like, Taylor's so nice to make sure that we all got like these awards. Like,
yeah, that's very nice.
It's a VMA. It's silly, but it's fun and it's good and it's an honor and it's fan voted, I think, right? VMAs?
VMA,
maybe not.
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't think it is.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm lying about that.
I don't remember voting like this year, last year.
Yeah, me neither.
But
maybe iHeart is fan vote?
I think iHeart
Okay,
is,
yeah. Regardless, really nice, fun. That's sweet. Everybody
yeah,
deserves
very
the award.
nice. Sorry to Josh Charles. I did not know who that man was until you told me who he was.
It's hard to remember him sometimes, but he is actually in a lot of things. Like once you see his face, you're like, oh, that guy. He's like one of those, for me anyway. I'm sure other people feel more strongly. We also have some Tay praise from Demi Lovato.
Love.
Went on to Not Gonna Lie with Kylie Kelsey. And she said, I want to actually read her quote directly because she said something really nice about Taylor.
Yeah.
She said, Oh, sorry. I'm going back up to Audrey Hobart, which I want to talk about her after. Oh, that's why I wanted to bring up Audrey Hobart, by the way. Really, is because she was saying nice things.
Oh, right, about Taylor.
But I forgot to scroll up a little bit more.
She just said, like, Demi just said, like...
Where's my... I sent you, like, a thing where it was the whole quote, but I just can't find.
Oh. She said, like, when I think of, like, loud crowds, I think of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Right?
Here it is. Oh, that's literally it. It's just... When I think of loud crowds, I think of Taylor. She is the loudest crowds on earth. So very cool. And people are loving that interview. I actually haven't listened to it in full, but I do love Demi Lovato, our friend last. We had that video with her in the girls' room.
Yep.
And so I would love to see her interview with Kylie Kelsey. Looks like it's going to be really fun.
I've been seeing a lot of people accusing Demi Lovato of being in the Kia Asylum.
Oh, she might be a little right now.
And I would say music-wise, yes.
Yeah.
But the name Demi Lovato, I don't think will ever be Kia Asylum.
Never.
You know, her music, definitely. Pass.
Right now,
yeah, I don't think she's had like one hit album in forever.
Her latest album, is the album out? Or is it just like...
Yeah. It's been out for a while.
I liked that one song, the single, and it was fun.
I wanna go fast.
I wanna go hard. I wanna go anywhere you are. I like that song.
Me too.
But I didn't know any others after that.
Me neither.
So maybe we're just waiting for more to hit.
Yeah.
No, Demi Lovato will always be a list.
Yeah,
like
100%.
She's done the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's been through it.
I think she can't be entered into the Kia Asylum because she started off so hot.
Absolutely. No. And it's fine if you put her music there, but she's got the respect. Like, go listen to Skyscraper. Then you'll remember that she would never be in the Kia Asylum.
Go listen to Trainwreck.
Exactly.
Such a great song.
Exactly. We've got random. I wanted to bring up Audrey Hobart. She added a bunch of dates for her tour that I didn't know she was on. I didn't know she was on a tour, and now I'm upset because she probably came through here.
She came to New York. It sold out in literally 0.5 seconds. I tried to get tickets.
So upset.
She's doing like really small venues.
Super, yeah. She's not doing arenas or anything.
No,
it's like she's doing like
literally like this room,
Irving Plaza. And stuff.
Maybe even I don't even know if she did Irving Plaza. I think she did something smaller than that.
Oh my God, she needs
which is crazy because she
sell out an arena, girlfriend.
Seriously, she totally could. Well, I don't know if she could do arenas, but I think she could at least do like Webster Hall.
Maybe like the Hulu Theater, like the small version.
Yeah,
you know how MSG has
she could
two
do
theaters?
She could do Rockefeller
Center.
Yeah, what's the fucking
Rocket? No.
Yeah, no.
30 Rock?
Yeah, but it's the music venue.
Radio City.
Radio City
Music Hall. Wow, I couldn't either.
My God.
You know who's at Radio City? And I actually now live on the podcast. Are you interested in seeing Lily Allen? She is one. You are, right?
Yeah.
I almost bought tickets without asking you, but she's got one show, Radio City Music Hall.
Oh
we
yeah.
gotta go. All right. Immediately after this is done, I'm gonna buy tickets.
Okay, perfect. Yes,
because we gotta go. It's like
I want to go.
Oh wait. No. It's out of time. Audrey Hobart was on the 5th, and I can't go. But Lily Allen is a good time. We'll talk about it after.
The 5th of March?
No, of like June.
Oh yeah, because Audrey's doing Gov Ball.
Yes, and that's but I'm away.
I texted Jordan Berry. I think I want to try to go Friday. Because it's like Lorde, Audrey Hobart.
Oh, that's a good one.
I low-key think Tate McRae.
Oh, that's a really good lineup.
All my girlies.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I hope you get it.
Thanks.
Regardless, Audrey Hobart, who we've talked about nonstop on this pod, big fans of her. I listened to her literally all weekend. I was in such a mood for her all weekend.
So good.
All weekend, nonstop. But she opened up to Vulture last week, and we didn't talk about this, right? This happened after. Okay.
Yep.
Audrey Hobart opens up to Vulture about Taylor Swift's influence. She goes, I would be the biggest, fattest liar on the planet if I didn't say she was my god growing up. I think her staying power is entirely attributable to the fact that she is penning these songs herself and people care about her perspective.
Yeah.
Spot the fuck on.
So true.
And I think Audrey's got a little bit of that herself.
Yeah.
And not even just a little, like a lot.
Because her pen is so unique. Her sound is so unique, and her lyrics are so realistic and funny, but at the same time sad and introspective. So she does such a good job of balancing it out.
She writes all her own music, right, Audrey?
Oh yeah,
like alone.
Pretty sure.
I
know she gets like help, like obviously with production and stuff, but I'm pretty sure she writes all of her stuff by herself, if I'm not mistaken.
It doesn't tell me. song. Oh no, it does. Songwriting credits. Oh my God, she also has songwriting credits on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Gracie
songs from Gracie
Yeah.
from the Secret of Us album.
Yeah.
Alone.
She's been a huge influence on that album.
So she's been, and including I Love You, I'm Sorry, That's So True.
Yep.
Risk, Blowing Smoke, Let It Happen, I Knew It, I Know You, and Normal Thing. She has a directing credit for I Love You, I'm Sorry music video. Songwriting credits, it's not saying like, I assume she wrote her entire album herself. That's what it seems like.
Yeah. It says Audrey Hobart writes her own songs.
Who's the Clown? Oh, why don't I just click the fucking album? Am I so stupid?
Yeah, I wonder.
Track listing.
Can you see?
Oh yeah, here we go. So she wrote all of them herself.
Yeah.
Plus on Sumi, she had a helper named Matthew Fildy.
Okay.
And that same person helped with Drive, Shooting Star, Don't Go Back to His Ass, and Silver Jubilee as well.
Nice.
I love Silver Jubilee.
So she wrote
But
them all
the other
herself with
ones
a
are
little
Audrey.
help. Nice.
Yeah.
Love that.
Everyone
Love
else
that.
is, it's very, so, and again, that's very Taylor.
Yeah.
It's very like, so for a songwriter like that to respect another songwriter like this, I would say that Audrey Hobart is one of the most like direct pipeline, you know, you're a songwriter like Taylor Swift and people care about your perspective and your story. And I hope that like one day she has the same kind of success. Like I just think that her talent is so good.
I completely agree.
Oh, I love her. And her songs are good.
Her songs are so good. And I feel like, you know, she's in the Taylor Swift universe with being besties with Gracie and all of those things. So.
Yes, that's another thing. She's like real life best friends with Gracie Abrams, they say.
Yeah, that's kind of how she got like known in pop culture world.
Yes.
Because Gracie would bring her out on stage all the time and stuff and like obviously be like, you know, my friend Audrey helped me write these songs and she would do like backup vocals on some of her songs too.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Her brother's Malcolm Todd. Do you know who that is?
No.
He's a singer. He's pretty good. You should listen to him. He's like indie.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I would say Audrey is kind of indie.
100%. Yeah.
I think that Gracie
indie pop
is
maybe?
Indie pop, yeah. Or I would say Gracie is more indie pop than Audrey. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or maybe she's just more poppy. Like I don't know if I'd say Gracie
like
was indie at all.
Pop, maybe. Yeah.
Good way.
Yeah.
Good way to put it.
Thanks.
So anyway, congrats to more adding more shows to her tour for Audrey.
Yes.
And thank you for the Tay praise. Okay, we also have this one's a little confusing, but not really if you break it down. But Jennifer Garner is doing like a press run right now. Are you laughing at me because I can't spit it out? This like weird story. It's not weird, but it feels weird to explain.
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner is doing press right now for a new show called The First Time I Saw Him, which is on Apple TV. And it's a show that's based on a book of the same name, which is a sequel. Okay. And it's written by this woman, Laura Dave.
Love.
And apparently the book, this like sequel book, so that's why I'm confused. Like, is it the first book, the second book, whatever? Apparently it was inspired by the song Cardigan, written by Taylor Swift. And Jennifer Garner's running around telling this story. So I don't know how much, like, I want to hear her from Laura Dave's mouth before and not that I don't believe Jennifer Garner. Like, trust me, I love Jagar, but I'm confused by this. Like, because it is a sequel book.
Right, so maybe like it's like one of those sequels where you like don't really need to know what happened in the first one.
Maybe, I mean, Cardigan is, so that opens up the discussion. Is Cardigan I guess it really is like a song where it's like you were broken up but you come back together.
Yeah.
Put me on like an old cardigan.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. So I guess
I knew you'd come back to me.
Yeah. So maybe there you go.
Yeah.
It's about, and it does seem to be like a big, oh, they're coming back and they get back together and then maybe they break up again.
Maybe we should read it for a book club.
Yeah, we should add it to the listy.
Yeah.
No joke. First time I saw him, Jennifer Garner.
Read the synopsis. Is there like a synopsis for the book?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. But of course, you know what I think it officially is, Gia? That's my problem, is that AI, like the AI
don't even
breakdown of it fucks up my search.
It says the first time I saw him is the sequel to The Last Thing He Told Me, following Hannah and stepdaughter Bailey 5 years later, who now live a quiet life in L.A. until Owen's sudden reappearance at Hannah's art show signals renewed danger from the mob, forcing them to go on a run using their pre-planned escape skills, all while Owen's cryptic clues lead them on a thrilling globe-trotting quest for reunion and safety against powerful enemies. Ooh.
Okay, well, add it to the list. But interesting. So all of our bookworms out there, if you're feeling like you want to like, or if you've already read that book or you're into that, I'm curious to hear from the people that already know this book and already know the scenario for them to then deliver us the comparisons to Cardigan.
Okay, so and then the last thing he told me is the first book.
Okay.
And it says it's about Hannah Hall, a woodturner whose husband, Owen Michaels, mysteriously vanishes, leaving her a cryptic note to protect her daughter Bailey as they uncover his true hidden past.
Oh shit. Okay, these books kind of sound like they'd be up Taylor's alley and to begin with.
Totally.
Wait, so book 2 it's like anthology vibes.
Yeah.
So it's like the second book is like not this, it's a sequel, but it's not the same people.
It is the same people.
Oh, those sounded like different names.
Hannah, Owen, and the daughter Bailey, stepdaughter Bailey.
Got it.
Yeah.
Stepdaughter. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm kind of interested, and especially if it has Cardigan,
Cardigan
callbacks.
vibes. So
it's the best song ever.
We can both read the book and watch Jennifer Garner in this new series on Apple TV, I guess. So, and Apple TV.
I love Jay Gar.
I love Jay Gar. We got Jay Gar. We got J Lo.
J-Lo.
But where's Ben?
He's with Matt
Affleck. Yeah, he's with his husband.
Yeah, legit.
Matt Damon.
He's with his heated rivalry.
I love
co-star.
it. Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
I love that they do like. Are they in a movie together right now? Or are they just doing press together for fun?
They're in a. They're just bored and they want to hang out.
Well, it's like bring your bestie to work day.
They're in a Netflix movie with Tiana Taylor.
Oh, amazing!
It's called
great.
It's
called The Town Part 2.
No, literally Matt Damon, Ben Affleck movie.
I love these men, by the way. I'm pro Ben Affleck and I'm pro Matt
the
Damon.
Rip.
The Rip. Okay. I'm pro both of them because I feel like I think Matt Damon works really hard, and I also think that Ben Affleck is one of those guys where it's like, if J-Lo and Jay Gar, neither of them can quit him, then he's my kind of guy. You just know that he's like project.
He's just like the toxic guy who like probably loves
hot.
Bonds. Yeah,
totally.
He's like I always see these videos on TikTok of like the stepdad that like still flirts with or like the ex-husband that still flirts with the ex-wife and like he'll call him and he'll be like, you look beautiful today.
Yeah, it's like, girl, why did I let you go?
Yeah,
it's like he's that.
Ben.
It's definitely him.
Wait,
and I'm
I just
here
got
for
a text from Harry Styles.
Of course, Styles. Wait, did I get a text as well?
You probably did. And it says that, he texted me, so
Fuck.
He probably hates you.
Okay, shit.
That means I'm first in line to get married to him. Aperture First Listen. Visit select record stores Wednesday, January 21st. Amsterdam, Austin, Berlin, London, Mexico City, New York, Paris, Sao Paulo, Sydney, Tokyo, Toronto.
Ooh. Well, this is a perfect opportunity to jump right down to our non-Taylor section. Oh, wait. Before we jump to non-Taylor, because we'll explain why we're texting Harry Styles in a second.
Right. Yeah.
Only thing left is there was a very confusing Sirius XM announcement on somebody was listening to the radio in their car.
Yeah, it was.
And Sirius XM has like channels and they do
Hits
commercials.
One.
Hits One.
Yeah.
And it implied that it like played one of Taylor's songs and then it was like Taylor Swift and she's got her tour coming up and a new single coming out and whatever. You know what I think that was? Now that I'm thinking about it more, I would bet my life that was like an AI generated meant for like Harry Styles because it lines up with Harry, not with Taylor.
Right. The only thing that threw me off is that it did sound like the guy who does Sirius XM Hits One. Like it sounded like the host. Like I've used to listen to Hits One all the time, and it sounded like the guy. I gotta listen to it again.
Yeah, let's play it. Play it all.
Yeah, let me just make sure it doesn't have music. Yeah, like that's him.
Yeah. See, like that's strange, and also it doesn't sound to me like him. Like it sounds obviously like his voice. It doesn't sound like a human voice to me.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm so warped. Like I've become the most paranoid bitch while watching a video. I can't believe anything anymore, even if it's real.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure that's a real human, just because I recognize his voice from listening to it. And that was like I used to listen to Sirius like I don't know maybe like 5 years ago.
You know that thing how they can make people say
for sure
like they do it with Dave all the time and like whoever the fuck like they're always making those.
Yeah.
So it makes it sound like, I don't know. I'm not, that sounds so crazy. If all of a sudden we've got a new single in the spring and then another tour in the summer. Yeah, I don't believe it
at all. Someone responded and said, I heard them say this yesterday. I almost think it was supposed to be somebody else and they actually put Taylor's name in the script or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Because it does make sense for Harry Styles. Like Harry Styles has a single coming out now. So now we're moved on to our non-Taylor section. Harry Styles has announced his new single is out this upcoming Friday.
Woo, 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 woo.
It's called Aperture. And for those who are curious, it's a type of camera focus feature.
Yeah, it's a camera feature, is the Aperture.
And so, who knows?
So excited.
I cannot wait. It's gonna be great. But yes, so there was like a countdown on Harry's website. I mean, they've got the Swifties working for Harry Styles now, I guess.
Seriously. They got like a clock on the website, and everybody was waiting for the two hands to go to disco.
Like the whole time it had kiss at every where there would be numbers. It'd be every hour, thank you. It's like kiss, 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 kiss. And then at the 9 o'clock spot, which we know. So should we pay attention at 9 o'clock tonight, maybe? 9 o'clock spot, it says disco. Like disco.
Disco, yeah.
And then it's stuck on disco.
But it was 9 o'clock, but it was London time, so it was noon today. Noon Tuesday is when it was supposed to be for, it said. Like, that's when they announced the single, was today at noon.
No, I know, but then why was the disco on the 9 slot is what I'm saying. Like, should we pay attention for like 9 p.m.?
Oh, yeah,
you know
maybe.
What I'm saying? Like, because it wasn't at noon.
Because that would be 6 p.m.
And if it were noon London time, we would have gotten the announced 6 hours.
Yeah.
Got it at 6 a.m.
Interesting. So maybe we'll have to keep our eyes peeled.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. We are not new to this Easter egg game, Harry.
Seriously, Harry.
You can't fool us.
Yeah.
But it did give you the option to like click on the wheel, and then you add your number and you sign your life away and give your fucking social security card number probably, and steal all my information. Yeah, and so we all. Oh! I got a text from Harry as well. Oh, just now. A photo.
Yeah.
Okay. So good. At least thank God we're getting the same text.
Yeah.
But it gives you the option to like click the thing. And then it opens up messages in your phone with a pre-typed message that says, "We belong together," that you are supposed to click send. So I click send. It says, "Please enter your contact info." You say your name, your number, your city, and your phone number, I guess. I already said that. And so, and then it's like, "Have a nice day." Messages apply, blah, blah, blah. And then it sends you the number to add to your...
Yeah.
I love when brands do that, actually. When they add you, like,
cute.
the contact.
Like, just add it as Harry Styles. So like, oh, Harry Styles is texting me.
HSHQ. That's what it's called. And then they just now sent a graphic talking about visit select record stores. Should we say? Yeah, Wednesday, January 21st. This isn't... If you signed up for this, then... So, select record stores tomorrow, Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't know where, but in New York City. Probably somewhere.
Exciting.
Very excited about
men
Harry.
are coming back in full force.
The men are back in full force because, not only Harry.
Noah Khan.
So
excited.
January 30th?
Yes.
What did he say about it? Because I actually didn't see his announcement.
He announced a new single, The Great Divide. He's been teasing this song forever. And he said, "Finally, my new single, The Great Divide, comes out on January 30th.
Woohoo!
Which is so exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time he put out an album was... He's been releasing so many different versions of Sixth Season, obviously.
Yeah, which I do love Sixth Season, but
that was 2022 also.
Right. It's a long fucking time ago.
These guys got some money to... These guys got some music to make up for us, so
yes,
I'm very excited.
Yes, they do.
I gotta listen to Madison Beer's new album. See if I can
me
give
too.
it a
My brother
chance.
sent me, and I never listened. My brother's a big Madison Beer fan. I gotta listen. Men making music.
Ooh.
Joe Keery.
Yeah.
Who is, of course, Steve from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
The reason he's on our little list today, though, is he and Sabrina Carpenter potentially
Ship.
dating.
Major
Ship.
So hard.
Major ship.
And apparently rumors are swirling that he's opening for Harry's store.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. So a lot of eye candy.
I never got to see him. I've never seen him perform.
Neither have I.
I would love to. I would love.
Would love.
And it sounds like he would fit in if you were to like be opening for Harry. It sounds like because he's in a band, right?
And maybe he'll bring out Sabrina.
Probably. Is he in a band though? Like he's in a band. It's not just him, right?
The band's called like DeJoe. DJO.
DeJoe. Okay, so it's like
he's a
his
lead
band.
singer. Yeah, it's
got
his
it,
band.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, the reason, like I said, we're bringing him up, him and Sabrina Carpenter, question marks. Saturday Night Live this past weekend, which was, by the way, hilarious episode.
Really funny.
I watched it top to bottom. Like,
yeah,
I was watching
the
clips and I said, you know what? I'm gonna put this shit on. It was really good.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the political cold opens. They're just so
well,
tired.
you know, I really don't like the guy who plays Trump.
Me neither. He's too much like him. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like he doesn't even. I don't know if it's too much like him, but to me, like he just like doesn't do a good job, and he's also just like not funny to me. Like I like
agree.
what's his face as Pete Hesketh.
Yes.
I think that's pretty funny.
He's hilarious. Yes.
And I liked the guy who they chose to do JD Vance now that Bowen's gone.
Yes, Jeremy Cullinane or whatever.
Cullinane or something.
Yeah, I love him.
He's really funny too. But yeah, I agree. Sometimes and I would say majority of the times they don't hit.
They just never really hit. The only, for me anyway, the times they were hitting was like when they were like making fun of Sarah Palin. Unfortunately, that was always hilarious. Whenever like, cause what's her face would be on all the time.
Yeah,
Tina Fey. And then honestly, Alec Baldwin's Trump was funny at the time. Like,
no, for sure.
And I just think I'm just so fatigued by political stuff that I don't care. So skip the cold open. Don't bother.
I feel like maybe for me it's like there's nothing really like funny to laugh about now. Like,
maybe that's
all
why.
Just kind of like with ice and everything, like it's just like so freaky that I can't really laugh.
It's so dark.
Yeah, it's dark.
It's hard to make jokes about it.
Yeah.
Kind of going back to, remember Nikki Glaser said that. She was like, I was going to make some Trump or ice jokes or whatever, but it's just like kind of not funny.
No,
and I was like, I completely agree. Yeah. So the cold open didn't hit, but the rest of the episode was fucking hilarious. Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah, he crushed.
Crushed. Absolutely crushed. But what stood out is that he did a couple of things. He did a Stranger Things, Where Are They Now? Like, we were going to cancel Stranger Things, but then we saw how much money it was making.
Yeah,
so
now
like
everybody
gets a
City
show.
Remake, which was
it was
funny.
Mike in Manhattan.
Yeah.
It was the funniest.
Yeah.
And it was spot on perfect. It featured Dustin and
Caleb.
I
don't know what his name is in the show. I forgot.
I don't know either. But the two of them came back and they were just all really funny, drinking Cosmos, like hilarious jokes.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that like Netflix allowed all the jokes that they were making.
For
like
sure.
Netflix must have been just like being really cool because they were really making fun of like the characters and their past and whatever.
That
like, it was
one
hilarious.
joke that Gata made was like, I dated this like nerdy girl for a full season and then all of a sudden she just disappeared off the face of the planet. Yeah.
yeah. This is me. He threw in a never-ending story joke in there, which was great. Like all of it was really good, I thought. Yeah. But one specifically, there was a Harry Potter heated rivalry crossover, heated wizardry about Harry and Ron, and then Quidditch. And it was, I saw it and I said, I'm gonna hate this because I don't usually like the fanfic or whatever. I like feel weird about it. It started up, and first of all, I'm so in love with Ben Marshall. Like he can do no wrong for me.
He's really cute.
I'm so in love with him. But like it was so fucking clever.
Yeah.
Every line was funny. A real like Potterhead wrote that. Like that was like good, really good jokes. Like just on the nose. Jason Momoa was Hagrid. Yeah. And then they go, "Oh, Hagrid, you old queen." Yeah. I was fucking dying.
Yeah,
like
that was so funny.
Dying over that.
It was like 10 points.
Yeah.
For equality.
Yeah,
for equality.
Says, 10 points. Yeah. For equality. Yeah. Like it was just so hilarious.
Let's do this how we do it best. Together,
yeah. They both got McGonagall. They have McGonagall. She goes, and that's 100 points from my spank bank. At one point it goes, and by the way, they're in college now.
Yeah.
Hogwarts is like college now.
Yeah,
like,
it's so funny.
You know who helped? I know who helped write it is that girl, Sarah Jane, Ceara is how you spell her name. I used to follow her on TikTok because she is so fucking funny. Yeah. And now she writes for SNL, or maybe she always did. I'm not sure. But I've noticed that almost Sarah O'Sullivan, this girl, she and Jimmy Falley are like the funniest writers on SNL right now. The two of them.
Awesome.
Jimmy Falley is on Overcompensating, I think, and also
she did the Bob.
Yes,
that's
she's
really
done.
funny.
She's done like the two of them as a pair have done like the funniest sketches in the last few years, I'd say. But she was heavily involved in that, and I just bravo.
Yeah.
So if you guys are we're all Potter people, Potter fans,
really
rivalry fans, crossover, it's hilarious.
My one qualm was that it should have been Draco, but what are you gonna do?
Of course, I said the same thing. Should have been Draco, but I see what they're doing.
And they got the redhead on call.
He's already Ron Weasley, right? You got to have a Ron in there. Yeah. But yeah. So I thought that was so hilarious. But
so funny.
The reason I wanted to bring up SNL, not only for that, but they did another Foodie Boys. And Sabrina was there.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my God.
Sabrina showed up. The MD Foodie Boys.
Obsessed with the MD Foodie Boys.
It is and A$AP Rocky show came out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was so funny. He's like, oh, you eat the booty?
Yeah. You been eating a booty?
Yeah.
Like the way that they talk, like, again, the writing is
funny.
so good.
Yeah.
Only like terminally online people could make the writing so good 100%. For that. And it's crushing. So all that to say that Sabrina ended up at the SNL after party, and Joe Keery was there with her. Apparently. So couple to watch.
Yeah, very excited for them. I would love them to get together. I mean, I watched that clip like 90 times when Sabrina arrested him, and she was like, "Oh, like, do you want to be arrested?" And then it cuts to him, and his hands are already put together. It's so funny.
God, he's so cute. And then remember, she was seen going to his show.
Yeah.
At South by Southwest the same time, right? That was the South by Southwest.
Yeah, I think so. One of those festivals.
Austin City Limits, ACL?
Probably.
I think it could be that. One of those. All right, moving on. A couple to watch. We'll keep our eyes peeled, and we'll try to get boots on the ground. I don't know how we do that, but
we
try.
can get into an SNL after party.
Probably. We could try.
We just gotta make sure the next time they do MD Foodie Boys.
Totally.
Yeah.
And we could get somebody, like someone we know could be at that party.
Right.
Maybe not us.
Not
but we
us,
have plenty
but
of people in here that have been to that party.
For sure.
Okay. Next, we've got a quick note on Wuthering Heights. Emerald, our girl Emerald Fennell.
Yeah.
We've said it before on the show. We're excited. Obviously, that comes out Valentine's Day. It's got the Charlie XCX did the big song for it, but apparently it's got a crazy soundtrack. I'm very excited for that reason. But Emerald did a interview finally saying to note that the title is in quotation marks, and that's for a reason, meaning that it is not a shot for shot of the Wuthering Heights book.
Yeah.
Don't freak out, Wuthering Heights fans, that it's an interpretation of her own, and it will include scenes that she wished she saw, things that she wanted to happen, things that didn't happen. It's going to be an out there interpretation of it.
Interpretation.
Yes. So it's not a... It's not a what did she kept calling it something like what do they call adaptation? She's like, I don't think that any of the movies that are adapting themselves from books should be titled the same without quotation marks because everyone's interpretation
never be the same.
Yeah. She's like, everyone's interpretation of a book is different. This happens to be mine of this, and it includes other feelings and thoughts I had, things I wished would have happened, so it's totally from the mind of her. And again, I trust her mind top to bottom. There is not
100%.
one thing that she's put out that I've been like, no.
Yeah.
So no fear. People I feel are always, maybe it's just all of my timeline for some reason.
Yeah.
Next and last in our non-Taylor topics, we have Traitors. We had 2 episodes come out this past Thursday. Moving forward, there will be 1 every week. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I will say 9
spoiled.
o'clock, bunch of episodes. It's almost too much.
It's a lot for 9 o'clock. And I'm a night owl, but I don't want to... by that time, I want to kind of zone out and watch TV. I want to be locked in watching TV between 9 and 12.
I agree.
It's just
I
a lot.
agree.
But we're very happy for 2 episodes. A lot of drama. People have come and gone. We've got people and there will be spoilers from here on out. So just so you guys know, a lot of Rinna suspicion.
Yeah.
A lot of Colton, more than I ever wanted to see.
Colton being Colton
being so annoying. A lot of Rappaport, very annoying.
Yeah.
And a lot of Rob, which we're thrilled about.
Yeah. Rob was really the saving grace of episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was really just at my wit's end with Colton and Mike Rappaport.
Mm-hmm.
But let's not jump too far ahead.
Yeah.
Episode 4 started off with Caroline being murdered.
And no surprise at all.
Yeah, no surprise.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of said that would be the best choice.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a heat off the housewives. I thought that the exchange between Caroline and Lisa was so funny. She's
fucking
hilarious. Back to
hilarious.
Dubai, bitch.
Bye, Caroline. Back to Dubai you go. She goes, oh, I think I'll see you somewhere else. Maybe Bravo Con. She goes, no, you won't. Bye, Caroline. She was just so... Lisa Rinna is a perfect traitor. I hope she's skating on thin ice.
I know, because she's
people
not...
are sus.
She's not being the Lisa Rinna that everybody expects her to be.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, though. I obviously thought that, she would be, funny and classic Lisa, but, I never really thought that she would be, Housewives version of Lisa, throwing things and getting in people's faces. Because, it's not that kind of environment.
It's not at all. And hello, everyone has learned their lesson from Dorinda last season. Dorinda came in, acted like a housewife, and got voted out week 1.
Yeah.
You need to be a different version of yourself. However, I do think that that's a great argument to be made when you're trying to pin a traitor on someone.
She's acting sus.
Totally. And I feel like the exchange happens way later, but Dorinda is asked, does Lisa, by Colton, right? I think? Lisa, I feel like what I know of Lisa is not like this. Is she quiet? And Dorinda right away was like, she's not really being herself. And I was like, Dorinda, shut up.
these
snitch.
Yeah, these women claim that they have like this, camaraderie,
They
whatever.
don't give a fuck.
Lisa voted Portia, and that was something that people were like, "Oh shit!"
People were
like,
pissed.
She voted Portia right away.
She voted Portia. She helped get Caroline out.
Yeah.
So who really is the housewife hunter?
I don't.
It might be Lisa Rinna.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Might be Lisa Rinna.
But I do feel like the way that they're going about it could also be sus on Lisa too, because they got rid of the next person to. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm jumping ahead again. But after Tiffany was sent home, the next person that they murdered was Monet. And R.I.P. Like tragic.
Major R.I.P.
Major R.I.P.
Major R.I.P. Wait. Did we talk about Colton
and Tiffany?
Not
yet. I'm jumping ahead.
Got it. Okay, sorry.
But I was just saying that them sending Monet home, and now they're having their eyes on Colton. Like, if they keep sending on people who are sus of Rinna, that's gonna be sus.
People are gonna be like, well, clearly, Rinna's getting rid of these people, which is what people normally do to like place blame on others. They'll be like, oh, so-and-so thinks this guy's a traitor, so I'm going to get that person out so the other guy looks bad. And that's kind of what Rinna was doing. She flipped it right back on Ron. Did you see? Like, she and Ron had some kind of exchange, or there was something going on, or I wrote in my notes, I only have Rinna flipping it right back on Ron. And so I'm not exactly sure when it was. Must have been at the beginning, because it's like Ron's like a dick, by the way. Like, I don't really like. I get that he's like playing the game or whatever, but he's just kind of like he's like, I'm not here to make friends, but you have to make friends in Traitors. Like, that's kind of the point. So I hate when people come into this kind of show with no social game. Yeah, and I feel like he's really lacking in that department.
I just feel like they're being so mean to him for like no reason.
Agreed with that as well. I agree with that. But at one point he was like making some points, and then Rinna like flipped, like didn't even absorb his comments about her and like flipped it directly back on him. Yeah. And it was like an expert deflection, and no one noticed. Yeah. And I was like, that's why Rinna will be okay, because she is good under pressure, and she is good at deflecting. And if she doesn't, like, she'll show you herself. Like, she'll show you loud fucking Rinna, bitch you out, ruin your life, if she needs to. Yeah. And then if that version of her gets shown, I think that almost kind of lends into more, or like less suspicion. Like, if I see Lisa Rinna blow up, and I'll be like, oh yeah, she's probably not a traitor, because it's like, now here's the real Lisa. Traitor Lisa would like act different or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think they've kind of, Colton bringing up that Lisa's not acting like herself has almost turned it the other way. You know? Does that make sense? Maybe I'm talking.
No, I get what you're saying for sure. Like, if she was being her normal self, it would make her less sus of being a traitor.
No, I think if she was being more herself, she would end up being like a little too over. She would come across over the top, and people would be like, she's being over the top.
Okay, I agree with that.
But her being less so, it's like, wait a minute, she's not so big. And then if she's confronted, she can quickly switch that old shit on, and people be like, oh wait, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah. This is regular Rinna. Like how Candace is. She, I think, is being herself in those moments where she's like starting the conga line and whatever. Way too much. But she's talking too much for a traitor. Like, if she wasn't a traitor, you wouldn't think anything of that. But because she is, you're like, wait a second. Because no one pointed out how weird it was that she started the conga line.
I know.
Everyone talked about how there was a secret traitor, or like a murder in plain sight happening and all that shit going on, but no one said who created the diversion. Yeah. And that's crazy.
That was so blatant, too, that I was shocked that nobody was like, wait a second, why did she do that?
Like, Colton didn't clock that one? Yeah. I'm so sick of Colton. I've been talking shit about him nonstop. And I felt
like who did she, oh, maybe it was Tiffany. She was like so gung-ho about like being on Tiffany's side. I felt like she was doing herself dirty.
She was being, oh yes, it was Tiffany.
Making herself,
because she was like, Tiffany doesn't deserve to go. She was like crying, and sticking up on behalf of Tiffany, almost as if it was like out of her hands, instead of arguing for someone like that. Like, I agree with you. I would have taken that as like, you're crying because you know that you can't, that she's innocent because you're a traitor. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Like, why else would you be so sure that she's not a traitor?
Yeah. It was just, feel like she's like doing too much at the round tables.
Agreed.
That make her seem like people are going to be catching on to her.
Absolutely.
But you know, I've been saying that, and no one's really been catching on to her. If anything, it's Lisa, and it's because she's not acting like herself, whatever. But I also think Colton is so desperate to get somebody that he's just pointing fingers left and right. Like, that Tiffany roundtable was almost like brutal to watch, because like she was such a good player, everybody really liked her, nobody wanted to vote for her, but Colton just had this suspicion out of nowhere, and then Eric with his magic ears,
oh my God,
can't differentiate two women's labs.
Eric has to quit his career now.
No,
right?
he needs to pay for his crimes.
He has embarrassed himself so
we
fully.
need a statement from Eric.
No, I need a statement from Eric.
Yeah.
Like, Eric, Eric's PR.
Yeah.
Excuse
we
me.
need
Hello.
a statement on his magic
I've been looking
ears.
for a statement. Seriously,
I thought Rob was so funny. He was like, "Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, Eric is the singer-songwriter. Like, we should trust him."
Rob, and he knowing what he knows, like, that made it so much better.
Yeah.
Like, Rob is such a perfect traitor, but it's so frustrating. Like, that whole thing was frustrating. Not only so Tiffany is gamer, Survivor, Challenge, Big Brother type player. She's been on all those shows, and so obviously she had a plan, like a game plan as to what she thought the traitors were. And this is, I think, where the disconnect comes from, like the different types of reality TV stars that go on this show. The Housewives and the Housewives can strategize. They can pick up on it quick. Once they figure out like how to play the game and strategize, and like it's basically like you're in a group of frenemies and you have to keep yourself clean. Like that's basically what Traitors is for a housewife. For the Survivor people and the Big Brother people, they're much more methodical with it. Like they get in there and they're like, all right, this person and this is my alliance and this is whoever.
Yeah.
Like it's way more serious.
Yeah.
And a lot more planning and a lot more getting to know people. Tiffany is one of those people. And she came in and she was like, listen, I think it's these people. I say we try Rappaport, Ron, and whoever, I forget who else she said, who she thought was a traitor.
I forget, yeah.
And so, but she had this she had evidence, she had this clear plan, she had like it all laid out in a way that I felt was just like observation and preparedness.
Yeah.
Colton tried to flip that on her as like, you're guilty of being a traitor, so you're trying to deflect everything onto these people. And unfortunately, the people that she's deflecting on were not traitors. So they were all, like Rappaport doesn't want to, it's not him. Ron, he's accused left and right. And I cannot remember the last person. But it's interesting how like Colton was able to manipulate the room based on her preparedness and make them believe it was treachery. And that is, I think, what people don't always see is like the most dangerous part of Colton. Like he can manipulate any conversation. He can badger people and wear them down. He said that himself. He's like, you just have to literally wear them down until they tell the truth.
Yeah,
he said
literally.
That on camera.
He's like, I'm blunt and he was like, I'm brutal. And sometimes I can be brutal and aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we know, Colton.
We're well aware,
know you're
stalker.
aggressive.
We know.
Yeah.
Like, I have no problem saying, like, it's just, it's unsettling behavior.
I didn't even realize that he pleaded guilty.
Oh, yeah. He had a tracker on her car. That's the whole thing. And I've been talking shit on multiple shows. And listen, I know that everybody wants to like rehabilitate Colton's image and he's on Traitors and it's whatever. And I don't know.
He's never.
But I really am not here for it.
He's
I'm
never
not here for
publicly
this.
acknowledged it. He's never apologized for it. He just came out and all of a sudden.
Is that true? He's never apologized for it?
Yeah, no, never.
Because I thought that and I wasn't totally sure on it when I was talking about it earlier.
I'm like 90% sure he never acknowledged it.
Because I feel like I would have remembered like a statement from
Yeah.
him. Let's look it up real quick before people destroy us.
Right.
Let's see. Has Colton
ever apologized?
Ever
apologized?
Cassie. Jesus fucking Christ, my phone.
No, seriously,
Colton.
I can't. There's a publicly apologized to Cassie Randolph during his April 2021 Good Morning America interview where he came out as gay. Okay, so he only acknowledged it during his coming out thing.
So he right. And it says that he said, stating, I would like to say sorry for how things ended. I messed up. I made a lot of bad choices after acknowledging the pain he caused after their tumultuous split and her temporary restraining order against him. And this was during his coming out interviews, right, like you just said.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm sorry about all this. Also, I'm gay.
Yeah.
And okay, fine, whatever, you're gay. Nobody cares that you're gay. Like, that's not even a part of this. You put a tracker on her car. That is why she got a restraining order against you. I'm sorry, I made a lot of bad choices is not.
No,
I put a tracker on your car.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice.
That's fucking crazy. Like, I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't get past that. We live in a world and work in an industry where like stalkers and all that shit is real and the internet is real. And I imagine having a literal stalker in your home. Like, I'm sorry, I can't support Colton's quest to rehabilitate his image. I know Tom Sandoval did Traitors to do that for himself, but it's not working for me, Colton, and especially the way you're acting on the show. So he's using his manipulation tactics or whatever, and he convinces everybody to vote out Tiffany. You know, Candace is crying. Everybody's upset. She's obviously a faithful. Colton's got egg on his face. But really, Eric, I think Eric is the one that deserves to be like up on a stake for this. Like, Colton's annoying, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but that was crazy.
Eric's testimony is what flipped everybody.
Yeah, totally.
Like, as soon as Eric was like, I have perfect pitch, and I knew it was, I heard a laugh and I knew it was her. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Whose laugh was it, by the way? Candace,
I would guess.
I don't even remember hearing a laugh.
Yeah. If it was a woman's laugh.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mortifying behavior from Eric, and he's got to quit his career. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. And you know what really annoys me about Colton? Not to get back on the Colton, but
everything.
It's just how he is the one that's always pointing fingers, always saying it's this person, that person, this person. And nobody is saying, oh, it could be Colton who's the traitor. Oh, it seems like I'm obsessed with Colton, whatever. Like, Ron does one thing and everybody turns on him 1 second. And then Colton is just consistently trying to, like, headhunt for these traitors. And he's just wrong every time, and no one's gonna be like, "Hey, Colton, maybe you should take a back seat on this one." Honestly, it was Michael Rappaport that was like, "You were so wrong last round table. How about you shut up for 5 seconds?"
Absolutely, yeah. And I hate to defend Michael Rappaport in any way
Literally.
Or even come close, but I'll tell you what, top to bottom, he was not. I don't think that he handled that round table incorrectly.
No.
I think that there are two things.
Yeah.
One, I think he had every right to be as upset as he was, the way that Colton was talking to him. And, and for him to be like, Colton, shut up. Like, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then Rappaport kind of started being like, if anyone's a liar, it's you.
Yeah.
And which is tough to say because of Colton's, hid the fact that he was gay for a long time and whatever. And I understand that there are implications to be made there as well. If anyone else in that room makes that joke, we're laughing. It's because it's Michael Rappaport that he's already a piece of shit. And it was a good excuse to get him out of here. And I did my due diligence. I asked and that sounds crazy, like I have black friends, I have gay friends. I asked every gay friend I know. No one thought that was a problem. Like, like even Pat was like, that's funny. But Rappaport saying it makes it not funny.
Yeah, because I feel like
his
intentions with it were trying to be like, well, if you hide you're gay, that means you can hide that you're like a malicious, terrible person.
I think it was more like, if you can hide you're gay, you can hide that you're a traitor. I don't even think it was that
deep.
He's
That's
so dumb.
That's
like,
what no, for sure. I think that's what he meant, but like, I think the implications of like saying that could have a bigger.
Well, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Well, no.
But and like
he can't say that. If Monet Exchange said that, I would literally be peeing my pants. By the way, I did laugh. I laughed when he said it because it was funny. But the thing that with Colton is that was all he needed to be like, there it is. Okay, there it is. Now he's a victim. Card. Now everyone's homophobic.
Colton
himself
said that he knew that he was gay during his Bachelor season.
That's what I mean. Like, don't act like you are this like innocent little lamb, Colton. You've screwed with a lot of people's time, lives, money, all these other things. Don't act like you're an angel, okay?
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the fact that you're gay. We don't care that you're gay. And I just think that he himself feels like he needs to, this is like his moment to be like, I'm new, out, gay, and I'm on a reality show again. Because he's not been on any other. He had his own thing, but nobody watched it. But this is the first time he's been on a reality show since The Bachelor. I think he had like a limited series, like Coming Out Colton, it was called, or whatever. And nobody cared. But it was like, this is his first time back on TV since all that drama, really. Yeah. And he's trying to rehabilitate his image. He saw what happened to Tom Sandoval, and he thinks it's going to happen for him. Yeah. I think it's worse. I think it's getting worse. People don't forget. And do you know?
It's definitely getting worse.
You know who is on his fucking ass as well? Who is worse than even me? And I'm really going off about it a lot. Did you watch Colton's season? Were you a Bachelor person?
I did watch. Yes.
Do you remember Demi Burnett?
Yeah.
Of course.
Love her. And I saw her video.
And you saw her video.
Yeah.
I will say this.
And he blocked her.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
She is a wackadoodle.
Yeah.
I won't pretend like she's not a little out there. However, she was spot the fuck on with what she was saying. She was on his season as a contestant. She got like screwed around by him in certain ways.
Yeah.
Like she said the whole thing was a nightmare. And then she was friendly with Cassie and she heard all that shit. Like she knew all the stuff that went down. And she's like, I just don't understand how like there are so many reality TV stars who want to like try again on TV. She's like, myself included, transparently.
Yeah.
And she's like, and Traitors is the show you want to be on. Like that's the cream. And she's right. Like that's the one everybody wants to be on. For sure. She's like, so why are we platforming people like Colton?
Yeah.
And I couldn't agree more. I just don't. And if the way he's acting, I'm like, no, I hate you.
Yeah, it truly makes no sense. I don't understand like why. Because it's not even that he like, you know, he's a good bad guy. He sucks as a bad guy too. Like he just sucks in general. So I just don't understand who thought that would be a good idea. I would assume it has something to do with ABC, Peacock, someone at ABC's pulling strings.
It's all tied in. Well, here's what it is, Gia. He's controversial, and we're all talking about it. And that's all that matters to him at the end of the day, and that's fine. But ultimately, like, I do think he's a bad guy, and he's tried really hard to, like, rehabilitate himself, or so he claims to be. I don't actually believe that he is. I don't understand why he can't just, like, live his life for a while and, like, wait for still the dust to settle, because it's not settled. Like, I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah. So the ink is barely dry on the restraining order, so I don't know why.
It's very strange.
It's too much.
And I just, I don't know. I just hate the way he, like, goes about things, and he just, like he always acts like he like has all the information, he knows everything, blah blah blah, but he's wrong all of the time, and like it's so frustrating to watch. And Michael is so brutal that it was just so hard to watch them two go at it, because it was just like, Jesus Christ, it's like two nails on a chalkboard trying to talk to each other. What's
the thing? Like your grainy, irritating voice? Like
literally an agitating, grating voice.
Yes, agitating, grating voice.
Yeah, and
awful.
And I just, you know, and then once Michael said that, that was just a nail in the coffin, because, you know, there's gay people there, and you never know what his intentions are behind saying that. And
I think it was more of like a slip up. Like he thought he could joke like that, but he can't joke like that. And that is fair. Like, I mean, Johnny Weir, I thought Johnny Weir was going to fall off his chair.
I know.
He was so offended. Like, I felt badly for someone like Johnny, but like I said, if Monet had said it, it would have been like a hilarious read for Colton. You know what I mean? Like we would have died laughing and been like, that's right, like whatever, because Colton tries to present himself now as this like, I'm cool with it. I can joke. I can hang.
Well, because Michael Rappaport, like everything he does is with malicious intent. Like, you know, like everything he says, he's just a dumbass, and he's offensive, and he just has no filter, and he's just disgusting.
He thinks the rules don't apply to him.
He's just a walking pimple. Like, he's disgusting, walking back knee pimple, like, that you need to pop. He's just disgusting.
He is.
So when Natalie was like, I think we all just need to band together and vote this guy out, I was like, yes, like, exactly. That's what you guys should have done day fucking one.
Absolutely.
But I get keeping him around, whatever, because, like, I think obviously he wasn't a traitor, but, like,
he's too dumb to be a traitor, by the way.
You have to get him out, because he's just causing too many issues. And like you said last time we talked about it, he's a bad faithful. Like, he just... brings up things that don't matter. He starts conversations that don't matter, and he stirs the pot for no reason to get, and like they all should be focusing on one common goal, and he's the outlier who messes that up every single time. So I actually saw a clip of Natalie when she was on Survivor, and she kind of tried to do the same thing. She was like, we should just all band together, get this guy out of here.
That's her move.
And I was so happy that she said that, and I was very happy to see him go, because Christ, he was just so goddamn annoying. And then I really loved Rob's big moment of correcting him when he kept calling Colton, commiserating Colton, and Rob goes, dude, you're not even using that word in the right way.
Not even saying it right.
Yeah,
commiserating. Yes, I am.
Yeah, commiserating means you feel sympathy for them. I was like, tell him, Rob. You're beauty and brains.
He was for real. Like, there is no... Rob is the cream of the crop. Like, I am under his spell. Whatever he's doing, I'm in it.
By him.
You know that I forget if I said this on here. I did not watch his Love Island season. Have I said that?
Okay, so that's probably why you're 10 times more obsessed with him.
100%.
Because he was pretty brutal to
That's
watch.
what everyone says. Yeah. And when this season of Traitors came on, I was like, I vowed to go watch his Love Island season.
This is kind of the redemption arc for Rob.
For sure. That's what everybody's saying. And it seems like it's working flawlessly.
Oh, he walked out those overalls. I was like,
forget it.
The 5 o'clock shadow?
Forget it.
No,
bitch.
seriously, like, please, I can't.
Stop. But here's the thing is, I'm now not going to go back and watch the season. I don't care. I want to know Rob. This is my version of Rob.
This is our Rob,
and this is the only Rob I care about.
Yeah, this is Robert.
This is Robert. This is Robert Rausch. Okay? This is not Rob R.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But kind of looped into this whole conversation, the Rappaport stuff, and the reason that they needed to get Rappaport out of there for sure, and we talked about this, he's a bad faithful, but I do think that his, like, freakouts and temper tantrums and his, like, chaotic,
and he, like,
the way he talks.
The rules of the game.
Right, but all of that muddies the water for everyone else and doesn't have them thinking clearly. Like
100%.
that, Colton going at... or Colton just kind of like being loud and being whatever in that moment. Like after the Tiffany drama, right? Because it was Tiffany, and then Monet was killed at night.
Yep, and then
Rappaport at the round table.
Yeah.
So I think that that would have been the time for someone to speak up and be like, Colton, what's your fucking deal? Like you're pretty staunch in your statements, but you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like that time should have been used to grill Colton, even though we know he's not a traitor.
Yes.
He should at least feel some of that after banishing Tiffany.
That's what I don't get. Like, why is nobody grilling Colton?
Well, and now we're in a spot where Michael Rappaport wasted all that time and then he acted like a homophobe. And so now Colton has this victim protection because Michael Rappaport said I was a liar because I didn't come out as gay. Like no one cares, Colton. Like it's the dumbest. I truly think it was like the dumbest distraction and it just totally played right into Colton's hand.
Totally.
So I'll be surprised if anyone blames Colton or yells at Colton from here on out. Like he's now stuck with this.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be like an ally for him.
I will say, and we don't know if the challenge, if they got the shields from the challenge or not.
Right.
So we don't know if the traitors will be able to commit a murder, but I do feel like it would be kind of the right move to kill Colton.
It's 100% the right move. And actually, it's just
no
jogged my
one's
memory.
ever going to get sus of him.
Right.
He's pointing fingers every 5 seconds.
Yes.
And now he's sus of Rinna.
So, and remember, that just jogged my memory. Remember Colton brought up that he was sus of Rinna to Candace. And then she obviously told whatever. But then he also brought it up in front of Rob when he was talking with Dorinda. Remember, it was Colton, Dorinda, Rob. And Rob and Candace are both like, yeah, Colton's suspicious. And Rinna was like, we got to get rid of Colton. What I think is probably going to happen, because I bet Colton stole a shield somewhere along the way. He was the only one.
He was the
only one who
but
really was wanting
I feel like low key, like a lot of them did.
I bet they did. I bet a lot because people don't trust each other and they don't trust that like nobody else is going to. But it was kind of sweet because from our perspective so far, like no one did.
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
I'm very curious because I could see Colton doing it 100%.
Me too.
And what I'm nervous for is that nobody took a shield, they don't get to murder, and then they get rid of Lisa.
Right.
Because
of
Colton.
Right. That would be so shitty. But here's another worst case scenario. And I actually don't know because I can't remember. When you have a shield and a traitor tries to kill you, do you get told that you were almost tried to kill but the shield saved you?
I don't think so.
Because remember when, I think it was Peter.
Actually, yes.
Right?
Because I think you get the letter and you think you're dead and then it says, but the shield.
Unless you have a shield.
Yeah.
Because, right? Peter Weber.
I didn't watch that season.
Oh, fuck. I'm pretty sure that happened to Peter where he came down and it was like, I had a shield and apparently someone tried to murder me last night. Like I have a vision of this in my head. Maybe not. I might be totally wrong on this.
That jogs a memory for me as well. Yeah.
So that would be real worst case scenario is if Colton comes down in the morning and says, the traitors tried to kill me last night, but I had a shield.
Yeah.
And I have been accusing Rinna all day long.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't know if that's a thing because that just automatically gives it away that you're not a traitor.
Yeah, that's so true, actually. So true.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and look and see what happened with Peter.
With the shield,
because that scenario with the shield where they killed him and he didn't die definitely happened with Peter because Peter was on to them that season and he was a sniper. Like he was really good. Peter and Dylan Efron and everybody online is saying this as well are what Colton thinks is and like wants to be, and he's not. He's just not. Those guys are precious angels, and Colton is not.
Yeah,
but the right move is to get rid of Colton right now.
I agree.
So, and because like it or not, like he said, he's very aggressive.
Yeah. Even though he is like a big talker, target, whatever.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be sus of him. I feel like everyone's kind of on his side and
he does
kind of babying him a little.
Right, which is like enough.
And that's why I'm like the comparison with him and Ron. Like I just don't get it. They all hate Ron.
I know
for voting Portia out. He's like obviously he made a mistake. Colton does it with
Ron
Tiffany, and they're all like, "Oh, Colton, it's okay. We love you, Colton."
Dumb.
It's like, why don't? How about you be nice to Ron a little? I feel bad for him, kind of. He definitely was a dickhead to Dorinda, and he's like, I don't give a fuck about your family. But that was also kind of like hilarious.
It was hilarious, but Ron is doing it. Like again,
he's doing too much.
That's where the social game comes into play.
Yes,
Colton is playing an excellent social game because everyone's eating out of his hand.
Yeah,
Ron is playing a bad social game because he's not there to make friends. He's there to win.
Yeah.
And on a game like this, you can't be that.
Alliances are everything, as we said last episode.
We know that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I I think all in all, we're in a place right now on Traitors where it can go sideways at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
I think things are really going our way at the moment. The Traitors are crushing it. I hope they continue to crush. I'm very curious to see how Lisa Rinna gets out of this one.
Yeah, me too. Very
she
curious.
Is totally on the chopping block. No one suspects Rob.
No one will ever suspect
close.
Rob. And all the tweets are like, he's too hot. Like, no one will vote him out because he's only eye candy. He's like, yeah, no duh. Like, I would never vote him out.
Never. I would
never heard him like that. But the when they were like asking each person like their account of what happened when they got tied to the tree, whatever.
Yeah.
And they asked Lisa.
Yeah.
And she was like saying all these like things. Like, I was like, she's making no sense, but they're all eating it. Like
they were like, uh-huh.
Yeah. They're like,
totally.
Oh, detailed.
Yes.
Yeah. Ron was
axe,
like, that's everything I remember. Like,
right. Yeah. She said the axe. And I was nervous because I was like, I bet she only knows about the axe because she could like see it because she was a traitor or whatever. But then Stephen Coletti comes in and goes, and then there was this axe. I was like, damn, Lisa Rinna, she's safe. Like,
I know.
There's something about it though.
Stephen Coletti and Mark Ballas are like getting shit on online.
They're in
like,
the key asylum
so
of the Traitors Castle.
Yeah, seriously.
They really are. You see Mark Ballas posted a TikTok that was like, were you silent or were you silenced? And he was like, the latter.
Yeah, it's
so
very
I feel
funny.
Bad. Hopefully they'll get more time later.
Yeah,
and that's also too right now. Remember, it's full of people. They have to whittle it down. And once there are less people,
I feel like Steven talked a little bit more on the 5th episode.
He had another one, a really funny post. He was like, you know the thing that's like, I'm married, and I'm Denise, and it's like the ugly.
Yeah.
So he put up, he was like, the hunks, and it was like Colton, and then Rob, and then him, like in the background, because
that's
Rob
funny,
but everybody was commenting like, Steven, you are a hunk, and he is.
He is a hunk.
You know what?
Put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on Stephen Coletti's name. Keep dancing on the bar, slut. That's my favorite line in reality TV, period. Keep dancing on the bar, slut, Stephen Coletti. At Kristen Cavallari, Laguna Beach, season 1 when they go to Tijuana, I believe, or Cabo, I forget. But here's the problem with Stephen Coletti is he was on One Tree Hill for a long time.
Yeah.
Like later, like new One Tree Hill, right, or whatever. But in his thing where they show where he's from, they put Laguna Beach. They put One Tree Hill.
Oh, really?
He's Laguna Beach.
Yeah, I feel like that's how I know him too.
Of course.
Laguna Beach. Yeah.
Maybe he was just being funny about it. Maybe he's like, put One Tree Hill.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Instead of Laguna
well, they
Beach.
put Eric, singer-songwriter, and I haven't heard one goddamn song from that guy. They
That
should put
man-
Magic Ears next time.
They should put Magic Ears. I'll tell you what. They need to murder. Maybe they'll just murder Eric in the night because he's so stupid.
His pure stupidity.
Because you're an idiot. But okay, we actually had. Do we want to maybe save our homework for Thursday since this has already been a long ep?
Sure.
So we did some homework today. We did the our top 8s. Somebody had called in last week or message, I forget which, asking us to do our top 8 MySpace style of Taylor Swift songs. And of course, because we are unable to whittle it down to 8 songs, period, we did our top 8 when we're happy and our top 8 when we're sad.
Yep.
So we will go through those on Thursday's episode along with a recap of Tell Me Lies.
Yep.
Will be for Thursday. And any other relevant Taylor news that comes up in the next day or so.
Yep.
And then, of course, our voicemails and DMs will be open.
Yes.
So feel free to give us a call about anything that we discussed. A Taylor 2016 reminiscing, Traitors. You want to talk shit about Colton? I'm ready
Tell
for
me
it.
lies.
Tell me lies. Anything that you're wanting to bring up. Any homework you want us to add to our never-ending list.
Yes.
And we will do that. So go ahead and give a call to
347-450-0723. 347-450-0723.
Call that number, leave a little voicemail. You can text it if you're feeling shy, or you can wait to view our stories tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday. We will be doing rapid fire questions. We record around 2 p.m. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled on the story. Follow us at Taylor Watch on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
And until Thursday.
Love you guys.
Love you.